Hey Flower Tribe, it's Kelly Lehman from Cranberry Fields Flower Farm, and I wanted to show you what one of my Limelight hydrangeas looks like in the back of my secret garden. So this one I didn't prune, and a lot of times I don't prune my Limelight hydrangeas at all, and a lot of times I don't prune back my Endless Summer, I don't prune back my Annabelles or my Incredible hydrangeas, and they do just fine. But I just want to tell you, like the flip side of pruning them and not pruning them. So at this point, the Limelight hydrangea next to this big giant mama, I did prune back. So a lot of times gardeners will prune back their Limelight hydrangea by about 1/3, and they'll do this either late winter or early spring, kind of like before that new growth, starts to really come out. So I did this, I would say like probably about 3 weeks ago, I pruned this one back by about 1/3. And the reason why I didn't prune this one back was, number one, we have so many hydrangeas here. We have like a lot. I don't even know how many we have, but it's a lot. And I can't always get to them all, number one. Number two, a lot of times I don't prune them because I want to have the smaller blooms. So the Limelight hydrangeas that I do prune back are going to give me like colossal, gorgeous, beautiful blooms. I mean, giant blooms. And the Limelight hydrangeas that I don't prune back are going to give me beautiful blooms also, but there's going to be more of them, but they're going to be slightly smaller. And sometimes that's a good thing, because I don't know if you've ever seen like an established Limelight hydrangea. The flower heads on them are colossal. Like I've got some that are like 18 inches long by the end of the summer, and they're beautiful, but sometimes they get really heavy, they get a little floppy, and so sometimes I like the smaller blooms. Oh, hey guys, I'm glad that you're all here. Hey, let me know where you're viewing this from, because I love to see how the Flower Tribe is growing around the globe each week, and give me a thumbs up if you're liking some of the content that I've been giving. So thank you. So here's the story, guys. I should have come in here, and I still might do this. I'm going to do like a little deadheading. And the deadheading means that I'm just going to cut off some of those spent blooms that I can reach, because the flowers will still come in. And I'm actually making this video because a few Flower Tribe members have asked this in comments. They said, oh, I haven't gotten a chance to deadhead my Limelights, and I'm worried nothing's going to come in because I didn't do it, and I can't get out there. Don't worry about it. Like, Mother Nature's awesome. So like this plant in the wild will continue to produce blooms if no one ever touches it, for the most part. So this hydrangea right in front of you, this Limelight hydrangea, will give me beautiful blooms, even if I don't deadhead those big, giant, massive brown blooms that you saw that were actually from last year, because right now it's April. It's April here in my New Jersey garden. I'm a planting zone 6. So this is what it looks like now, and I will get a load of blooms even if I leave those spent blooms in place. But the thing is, if I could just kind of deadhead these, brown blooms off, if I go up above, like just like a fresh set of those, new beautiful green leaves, and clip it off, chances are the plant's going to be happier, it's going to have less dead weight to support, and it's just going to be like a healthier, happier hydrangea. And I actually made a video telling you like some of the other reasons why it's a really good idea to deadhead your hydrangeas. And deadheading, keep in mind, is very different than pruning. So when you deadhead a hydrangea, you're just kind of snipping off that dead flower head. You're going down to like, I'm walking very gingerly, because sometimes when I move around out here in the secret garden, I lose connection to you guys. So let me know if I'm still connected to you guys, if you can still, hear everything. So when you're deadheading this, I would come and I would just basically give it a snip right about here. And that's just going to encourage more flowers to come out. And I would do the same thing with this one. I would give it a snip right about here. So that's the deadheading, position right above that new set of, those leaves. So that's deadheading, and that's very different than pruning, because when I came in here with this plant, I actually took off 1/3 of the branches. And what I concentrated on was getting rid of the branches that were dead, diseased, and damaged. Those were the first ones to go. Uh-oh, I think I might have lost you guys. Oh, I think you're back. Okay. Every now and then I get this little spinny wheel of death being like, you lost connection. But I hope I have you back. So I, cut out the 3 Ds, damaged, diseased. I'm backing up because now I really blew it. I got like that. Now it's like the cloud of death, but I think you guys are back. So it's the dead, diseased, damaged branches. You can always cut them out at any time. And then I just gave it a little bit of a haircut. That's the shorter guy. But this guy, I'm actually going to leave the big giant mama in place, because I want to show you what this plant is going to look like in about 3 or 4 weeks when the new blooms do come into place, just to kind of, ease your minds. If you can't get out to your gardens, if someone's got an illness or you're traveling or something comes up, that you really don't have to worry about it. They'll still come in, they'll still be beautiful. And I really feel like God gave us these flowers to be, you know, peaceful and beautiful and to relax and to not stress out about them. So do not stress out about your flowers because, you know, it's not a big deal. We'll figure this out together. And so that's just my little quick video today on your Limelight hydrangea. And guys, I've got a load of planting videos coming up. I planted a little Limelight hydrangea today. So if you're a gardener or a landscaper that's looking for a smaller version of the Limelight hydrangea, there's a beautiful plant by Proven Winners Color Choice. It's called Little Limelight or Little Lime. And it's just a smaller version of this. I think, I'm trying to think how tall it actually gets. I don't have the card in front of me, but it's much smaller than this. So it's still beautiful. You've got those beautiful, gorgeous blooms, but it's not nearly as wide as this one, and it's not nearly as tall. So it's much more compact. And I also planted a Bobo hydrangea today, which is the smaller compact version of Incrediball. So it's got these beautiful white, fluffy, gorgeous round blooms that turn pink, but they only get about 2.5 to 3 feet wide and about 3 feet tall. So it's a great compact plant for your landscaping and for your gardens. And I'm going to, you know, post those videos on how I planted them soon. And so that's the story, guys. Let me know where you're viewing this from in this great, big, beautiful world. And check out my new podcast. I have that links below. I can use some reviews. So if anyone likes to listen to podcasts and you wouldn't mind giving me a review, I'm the new kid on the block. So that would be really, really helpful. So I'd appreciate that. Hey, Truth of the Matter, how are you? Thanks for checking in. Oh, for a minute there, I thought comments were off. I was like, oh, wow, I really blew this video. First of all, I'm cutting out and I don't even have comments. So thank you for checking in. That always makes me know that I'm actually live and that my microphone is working. And I also have my online flower courses in descriptions below. I'll have them beneath all of my videos. You can always grab those. And that just teaches you how to grow a fresh cut flower garden like the one I have in back of me here, where you can grow amazing flowers in your own backyard. And then I teach you how to arrange them in beautiful flower arrangements. And that's the story, guys. Let's see who else is here. From Middletown. Oh, nice to see you. Hey, Kimberly. How are you? Delaware. Oh, you're very close. I think you're only like 2 hours from me. Love Delaware. So yeah, I appreciate seeing where you guys are from. And guys, also hop on over to that Kelly Lehman's Flower Tribe Facebook group, because there are thousands of gardeners from all over the world and they're asking and answering tons of questions over there. And please leave me your own questions, because I base most of my YouTube videos and my podcasts on the Flower Tribe's questions. So like this video was all based on like 3 people's. And have a great day, Flower Tribe. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right, I'll see you later. I'll see you in the next video.